Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. That's what I needed to know. I'm your host. I'm your host, Mortanius. My inner non-existent Canadian came out right there. We are back with some more Warhammer 40k Space Marine Mastercrafted Edition. Ramalama Ding Dong. These names are going to get much longer as they remaster and remake and remake remasters or remastered remakes. It's going to get interesting though. But when we last left off, we had begun our defense. I was going to say incursion, but no, the incursion isn't coming from us. We had begun our defense of Graia, apparently a Mechanicus Forge world of extreme importance, maintaining something else of supposed extreme importance. So important, in fact, that Exterminatus is not an option. We need boots on the ground. For that, excuse me, they decided to summon the sons of Guilliman, the Ultramarines. Say hello to my brothers. Leandros, and I'm wanting to be sure about his exact name. Sidonis. But now we're in the process of working our way toward a interesting gun battery. Supposedly we need to take it out before it causes more damage on our vessels that are currently dropping in. So if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, just give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube and Discord. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And get comfortable. Let's get into this. Time recording is at 11:57 p.m. Tuesday, June 10th, 2025. And we are back at it. Ammo. Like that the pistol is infinite. 'Tis useful. Sorry about that. I guess those were grenades. Now, for those of you folks who might be curious, we are particularly large individuals, registering at about 7'2". Hence last episode, us towering over the civilians, not civilians, the regular soldiers. those conveniently placed barrels. Oh, you're dead. Thanks. Don't know what I'd do without you there, buddy. I have got to get used to using grenades more in games. I've just never been the type to like to end them fights real quickly. Grenades just, they're real useful, but good God. Alarm. They usually, I've always considered them to be more last-ditch effort kind of tools. Always stuck in my head like that. It's bad. I get myself killed a lot just because I won't go ahead and use an item or something. Habit I need to break. Same time, I like to grind.
Firing in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. I'm like, is this where they're moving the shells through, or is this where they're moving the empty shell? Once it's fired.
Secondary lift.
Orc influence everywhere. 'Tis disgusting. Okay, that's what I thought. The other side felt like progress to me. Maybe not. Alright, no. That's almost the equivalent of a boss room refill. In case you end up wondering, I doubt you will, but in case you do, a boss room refill is basically a room right before the next area. All of the health and grenades and ammo you could ever want, even other weapons sometimes. Of course, there's a price, and that's usually an immediate boss battle. We'll have to see it. That's how this game plays out.
You me on, boys.
What was that? Oh. So that's whenever you hit A and you're in combat and you haven't, like, stunned something. He's actually trying to grab them, but for some reason he tries to grab the larger enemies as well. No security seal? For what? Marksman mode. Fury now allows you to enter marksman mode. Time slows down, allowing you to place shots with lethal precision. Okay. Double click both sticks to enter Fury mode, then LT to enter marksman mode. Marksman mode ends when the Fury mode bar is empty, or when you release left trigger. Marksman mode does not affect turreted weapons. That's too bad. So if I activate it and then I deactivate the aim, it deactivates the marksman. But if I aim again, does it reactivate the marksman or like what?
Firing sequence
Marines
in
to
progress.
To victory!
Good lord. Okay. Yep, it does reactivate. Needed to reload. That was weird. Could have sworn I'd reloaded before I came in there.
The orcs have pulled it out of
Gun
sequence.
firing in
Then we put
3,
it back.
2,
Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Gun firing.
Get down here.
Incoming fire!
Yep.
Gun firing.
Incoming!
What? Oh, must already dead. That is weird. Activated fury mode at the worst time.
Success is measured in
Oh.
yours or your enemies.
Okay. That was actually a little surprising. Oh yeah, his name is Sedonis. I'm remembering it now. Right. There's grenade. There was the sorry about that. There was the ammo for the
Authorization
agent's launcher.
start
I didn't
over.
expect that.
The Emperor be with you, Space Marine.
You as well, recorder lady. Probably been dead for 800 years or something. Record or lose your family. For the Emperor.
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it
Reset
out of
for firing
sequence.
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Stand clear.
Incoming fire! Show them fury!
Priming gun back.
Incoming!
Stand clear.
Enemy sighted!
Success is measured in blood.
My brain keeps telling me press the buttons from Space Marine 2. It is going to take a bit to get used to this.
They ain't so tough.
Authorization and Starteeth Alpha. The Emperor be with you, Space Marine.
Yep. I know. Me guts. Me skull.
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Gun
Then we
firing.
put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
They didn't even think twice, saw the bomb and figured immediately what was wrong.
Stand clear.
No.
Incoming fire. Incoming.
Firing sequence in progress.
What happened? Alright.
Firing now.
Enemy sighted.
Multi-kill. Kill 2 stalkers with a 2 I'll leave in a second.
Spice Marine. Never forget.
I knew that was gonna happen, but I was hoping he was gonna sit there and growl at me while I heal a bit and get away from him. It appears my ability stays gone between scenes, so if I use it in one instance, if I reload this, I have to recharge it, or I have to at least recharge it however much I
Authorization is starting.
hadn't before I died.
The Emperor be with you, Space Marine. Artillery shell moving into position.
Still don't make any sense why I can do that with them.
Takes more of that to kill it all.
I agree. So here you go.
Gun firing.
There's
our
your
shell.
more.
The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Reset for firing.
Ugh.
Incoming fire.
Firing sequence in progress.
Incoming.
Stand clear.
Enemy sighted.
Life
Weird.
is the Emperor's
What
guns.
happened? I was firing my bolter, but for some reason it stopped firing. Hold on. What? What keeps happening? Because I'll start firing it and it's like it'll jam up on me or something.
They ain't so tough.
Shut up. All right.
Authorization is Starkey's Ultra. The Emperor be with you, Space Marine.
I guess that's how y'all train y'all's reflexes on.
Gun firing.
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Then we put
Guns
it back.
firing.
Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Artillery shell moving into position.
Okay. You know, it actually is interesting, thinking about it. You would think getting that purity seal, they would actually refill my ammo.
Incoming!
This
Shell
way for the
loading.
boat.
Firing.
Well,
Enemy
it's like,
sighted.
I'm recouping my losses. Oh, wow.
Firing
Enemies of man are here!
Take the picture. Yeah. He was supposed to stick around so I could see a new animation. I know that hurt.
Hold the
shell
line.
loading.
Bro. That's funny. It's just dead hanging. That is legitimately cool. Hold up. Gotta get a screenshot of that. Like, feed me, Seagull.
Get away! Get away!
And up it goes. We'd be better off seeing this fortress detonate from the outside.
Agreed. Find an exit.
Find cover!
Alarm. Severe structural damage.
Beautiful. Also, they actually have been throwing pretty decent numbers at me. Compared to the second one. I'm entertained. Again, I
The
never got to
guardsmen
play
will
the
get
original,
their
so
supplies now.
this is perfect for me. Silence the cannon, destroy the orbital gun.
Captain
Yes.
Titus, you are a man of your word, my lord. Thank you.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
We're gathering our wounded and are heading to the Andres habitation block to establish an outpost. With the cannon down, our support craft will land there.
Very well. My battle brothers and I must secure any operational Warlord-class Titans before the Orcs can loot them.
Good luck.
You as well, Lieutenant. Reach the Titan Manufactorum. That's too bad. I guess he didn't want me to hit it from the back. Judging the current situation, I don't think he would have lasted too long. Okay. Don't know if there's any servo skulls around. Probably. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's at least one out here. With all of these nooks and crannies. But the way this game is going so far, it'll probably hit you with the okie doke. Nope. Nope. All these little windy spots out here. No, there's nothing here. Now, a third of the way through this mission. That's another conversation, but here? No, you're good. Keep searching though. Have fun with that. Yeah, all right. Sorry about that. And then he opens the door and the cutscene pans the camera backwards to show where the servo skull was all along. In an obvious spot, merely overlooked. Never to be found again. Boys, hoping you never have to do something that requires extremely delicate, precise work as an Astartes. I don't think them fingers will let it happen. Take the picture.
Now that bridge is a testament to the might of the Imperium.
The Adeptus
Indeed.
Mechanicus are masterful architects.
Their work outlived all of them.
As things tend to in the 40K universe. I'm gonna assume the extra level of red is progress, and the small amount, not so much, especially since the orcs have always seemed to be very grandiose. You might want to move there, guy. Alright. I don't want to hear about your neck and your back. You made your choices. Alright.
What in Quilliman's name is that?
Nothing.
Did the lieutenant not say these tracks went to the complex housing the Titans?
That thing is a battering ram.
Thought that's what I was seeing. And then next corner, we've got red sleeve and black teeth. I'm hesitant to interrupt these fellas. Uh-oh. Looks like red is finna get him now. So, any of y'all got bets or what? It's not illegal. Yet. Uh-oh. I just wanted to try and catch y'all in a dual shot. What's wrong with that? Right there. What does it keep stopping for? This chaos. I'm right at home. Pick up what ammo? There's no ammo. Leave me be. hate when stuff like that happens in games. What was that? It was like he grabbed me almost. Almost reminds me a little bit of an over-exaggerated sigh of frustration from Sideshow Bob when he would step on that rake. Simpsons reference for you folks in case you don't know who what you'd be surprised. Big small world and all that. Yeah, and there we are, children. I don't know if we'll be able to hear it all properly.
That's from an orc.
Nope.
Has a deep wound to the arm. Signs of blood poisoning.
That's from an orc chopper. We can't stop him from going septic. Make him comfortable and move on.
You've seen these kinds of wounds before?
Unfortunately, yes, in my first orc invasion, which I hoped to be my last. Yet here I am again. Right, who's next?
Yeah, I can definitely respect the desire for that to be your last one. But, as you said, here you are again. I'll be right back, folks. Alright, folks, sorry about that.
We can't stop him from going septic. Make him comfortable and move on.
You've seen these kinds of wounds before?
Unfortunately, yes, in my first orc invasion, which I hoped to be my last. Yet here I am again. Right, who's next?
Don't know if it'll cut off audio logs while we're progressing and like conversations happen. I guess that's supposed to be one of their weapons. Strong point windows, I guess, for orcs to peer out and look at the weak humies. Sorry about that, I had to adjust the mic. It's not really surprising considering that their capability of literally altering reality is, well, like literally. The more of them that are gathered, the more they can potentially alter reality to the point of, like, changing things. They can make it to where they win, they lose. They even, like, can make things faster because they want them to be faster because they associate red with faster. And it works most of the time. Yeah, y'all can hold that. Hey man, look here. You tried to do the same thing to me from behind. No, you didn't. I did not swing that way, gentlemen. I only have eyes for one. And her name is Lieutenant Mira. That. It just stopped on its own once he died. Is that a thing for this gun? It has like a smart stop feature? It's impressive, but I don't like that. I really don't. It's like, damn. Let me run out of ammo or not run out of ammo. That is disruptive. I feel like something's wrong with my gun. Okay.
Now to stop this ram. Time to impact.
No more than 6 minutes.
Time enough.
Indeed. 6 and counting, brother. So a little more than 6 minutes, brother. No. That's not what we do there, guy. Trust me. I have done the research. What's he say? I've seen the future. I don't think you folks are a part of it. Need you to hold on that tantrum on real quick. Oh shit. Well, apparently someone's upset.
We shall know no fear.
I tried to roll and it didn't let me roll. I wonder if you're in sprint animation, if you try and roll in another direction, the roll doesn't function. So what happened? Weird. Wait. And there it is now. The roll has a delay to it before you can immediately just do it again. This is me mashing the button, basically. There is something messing with the delay. How did he hit me from there? Large hitbox y'all got access to. You must be following rogue trader rules. Where starters take up more slots than most creatures. You can keep your period tantrum to yourself there, buddy. The Adeptus Sororitas ain't in the mood for it. I do like this whole button, like this clash
Sidonis, time to impact.
concept they have for us.
With that dropship. Bolter-fire cannot penetrate its armor.
These trains
Right.
have point defense turrets. They'll be a heavy weapon.
Forward then.
Turret sighted.
Cover me while I get to that weapon.
Ooh, shit. Bad aim. Too bad for you. What the fuck was that? Gotcha. Got two. Was that from that gun? 'Cause that explosion was wow. Damn, screen lit up before the weapon even got to me. Like, wait a minute now. Oh, I know what they're doing. And I think I just disabled the gunner. He might not be dead, but he's definitely off the gun for a second. Hey there, buddy. Pal. Friend. Y'all ready to talk? Oh, well, I actually did kill him. That's funny. Mine. Three guesses where it's at.
Better cripple
Whoa.
your body than corrupt
Ow.
in mind.
The amount of fire I was putting on that thing should have bought me time. It should have ran away. Wonder if they still consider them to be dead. Or if I have to do it again. Excuse me. Alright.
Success is measured in
It wouldn't let me go further back. That or I hit a weird hitbox. Yeah. This little early section is actually a little rougher than I expected. It ain't overly hard so much as the enemies just do a lot of chip damage. But it's a lot of them, so they just chip away. No idea if that even matters. Kinda need a minute there. I don't think that was useless. Nope. Just got you dropping orcs down here. Okay. It wouldn't let me switch my weapon. Jesus. I guess I'm dealing with a few. Early bugs. But yeah, that actually did matter. That or it was a time thing after a certain amount of health damage was done. Tricksy demons, these orcs is. Jesus, Titus, let go of the turret. Well, for you folks watching, there you go. There's a few issues I've been hitting with this one. Don't know if there were issues from the previous iteration, but yeah, there you go. Titus. Hitbox again. Good lord, dude.
in body, then corrupt in mind.
Ran out of ammo there, but it still wouldn't let me switch. Okay. I'm just gonna have to switch it up instead. Maybe that'll whatever this is. Be irritating if I basically just wasted that for nothing. But I got it moving, so maybe not. Pointless. Oh, Jesus, Titus. The fact that I'm not dead right now makes no sense to me. Oh, I'm like, what is this behind me? Dodge, you fool. You don't even register. Immediately.
It's worth dying.
Of course. Okay. I'll save that ammo. We'll just go through this thing from this rifle. Or not rifle, turret. What the? Okay, guys. Ugh. It's like they lock you in and make you take them hits for some reason. Shut up. And that still reached me despite my roll. Okay. I'll do that then.
Never
Oh
forget.
my God.
Never forget.
Game. I hit the same button and it tells me to hit to let go. Damn. I think I understand now. I think he's dumb enough to vent the heat first before he gets off the gun. I guess the mechanicus would yell at him. Otherwise. No. So brutal it can't even properly be shown. Ugh. Classic.
It's worth it.
I tear the gun off and somehow it loses most of its power. What the? Okay, game. I said activate the turret. I guess no, I didn't. Yeah, they make you vent the heat before you get off the gun. That is irritating. That's definitely mechanic. It's nonsense right there. Go ahead and drop your troops. I'm like, where's it going? Bitch. That should not have taken that long. Sorry about that. The Inquisitor.
The Manufactorum still holds.
Some Imperial Guard units made it here after all.
They cannot hold for long. We must hurry.
The Inquisitorius always has been an interesting subject for me. Now, nothing like a bunch of spies, but then you get the fact that quite a few are psychers. Effectively mages in this universe.
What is that servo skull doing?
Message.
To deliver a message.
Yep.
Must be damaged. The seal of the Inquisition. Interesting.
What is the Inquisition doing here?
We're about to find out.
This is Inquisitor Drogan. I need urgent assistance at Manufactorum Ajakis. They're after the experimental device. The device is safe for the time being. I've drawn them off, but now I'm trapped. If I die, you must keep the device out of enemy hands, or he'll be unstoppable. I needed more time. I was nearly ready.
An experimental weapon.
We need to find the Inquisitor before the Orcs do.
Indeed.
Keep
Man
moving.
looked dead on his feet.
Remain alert.
Serve the machine god by joining corpse removal crews at your designated evacuation center.
Well, I'm sure that probably still ties into that other file we found earlier about the Xenos invasion being no exception. Quotas must be filled.
They will not stop until they break through that gate.
We must disable that crane.
That's a pretty cannon. Yeah. He's not gonna grab this other one. It's actually gonna let them kill me. That's irritating. I couldn't even dodge out of that.
We must disable that crane.
Be gone, thoughts. thirsty. For Ultramar. For the Emperor. Okay, I held the button. I guess never mind.
Personal message cache. Guardsman Alexander. Today was a good day. We were clearing a foundry of orcs when I heard a banging from inside the furnace. It's a good thing I didn't throw a grenade inside because it was full of civilians. Starving, scared, some no more than kids. But still alive. It cheered everyone up to see them. Gives us something worth fighting for, you know? Now we've just got to keep the orcs away from them.
Interesting. Hold on.
Personal message cache. Guardsman Alexander. Today was a good day. We were clearing a foundry of orcs when I heard a banging from inside the furnace. It's a good thing I didn't throw a grenade inside because it was full of civilians. Starving, scared, some no more than kids. But still alive. It cheered everyone up to see them. Gives us something worth fighting for, you know? Now we've just got to keep the orcs away from them.
True. Thought I might have missed something. Nope. Thought about killing whoever was in the structure. I think he said grain silo or something. Found out it was civilians. Mostly kids. Whoa. You had to get your numbers, huh? Holy crap. Why couldn't I move? And where did they even come from? This has been an interesting night, to say the least. Oh, God, game. For real? I hate weird checkpoints. I
You
really
must disable
do.
that crane.
No. Nah, I can help it. Almost had me, that guy. Took my attention off of you for a second.
Do not abandon your workstation. Everything is under control.
Okay. They don't fire until you see the darks of his skin at close range. Miss me with that gunfire.
The control room.
Forward! Clear out the orcs.
I want to see if I can do some like backstab or something. Yep.
Spice Marine!
Whoa. What?
No
Come and
charge.
get me, Spice Marine!
Jesus Christ.
Spice Marine!
Yeah. What's up, boy?
The orcs have managed to power that cannon.
Even a single shot will blast right through the gates.
We cannot
Yeah.
allow that.
That was legitimately frustrating. Looks like this is the kind of room I was talking about. Just before the boss room. Or before a big event, rather, not necessarily a boss. But bosses are tied into large events, so. Gorgeous.
Number 2 control deck, do you read?
This is Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. Identify yourself.
This is Corporal Antioch, sir. That is, my lord.
I need access to the Manufactorum, Corporal.
There is a service lift in the hangar directly below where you drop the cargo, my lord. We can meet you there.
Stand ready. We will be there shortly. Titus out.
Directly below, you say? Indeed. Thank you, officer. We will see you soon. Brothers! A lot of bullshit outside. Be ready.
A handful of guardsmen holding that huge gate. They cannot last long.
They did manage to bring the access bridge down, robbing
Like
the
I said.
orcs of their advantage of numbers.
Space Marines to kill! Smash those Space Marines! Smash those Space Marines!
I was hoping I was far enough away from that explosion. Jesus, boy. These engagements have been messy.
A handful of guardsmen holding that huge gate. They cannot last long.
They did manage to bring the access bridge down.
Indeed. Hoping to catch him still in the group. Guess not. Why would I want to be effective? Was he trying to blind fire through his cover or something? Not over, through his cover. Whoa. Ugh. What was that? Is that still sticky? It kind of seems like it. Weird. Whoa. Wrong gun. Guys think when I use a bomb on a bomb, be a waste of a perfectly good bomb. Okay. That hit you in the face. I don't know what saved your life that first time. Maybe that was a grazing shot. Despite the fact of us all knowing better. Okay, well, there you go. I did more. Nice catch.
Get behind something! Kill you for that!
Shit. What the? I swear it seems like they sort of grab you from time to time. It is so weird.
My lords, you must hurry. The greenskins are on the move again. If they find the access point we are using, we will not last long.
I guess we're good. I guess we're good here. Adeptus Nonsensicus, where are you? So that big one that was attacking wasn't sure with them. I'm not trying to do that. Hadn't tested out the dodge without picking a direction yet. What the? All right. I was gonna say, damn you, Leandros, but yeah, you handled that. I'll take that, buddy. Didn't need the refill, so you're good. Well, we'll have to see what comes next in the next episode, folks. It's going to be the end of episode 2 of Warhammer 40k Space Marine Mastercrafted Edition on the Xbox Series X. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, just give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my Discord and my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you. Catch you in the next.